What's up everyone, it's Ghost here and welcome to a brand new Halo news video. Now today there's not going to be much actual news, it's mostly going to be rumors, but there are some very big rumors going around and some leaks, so let's talk about those. I know there was also a community update, but this is way more interesting and a lot bigger, and if you want to see the things in the community update, I'll leave a link down in the description for you. So the three big things I'm going to be talking about in this video is that there were leaks that Halo Infinite is going to have more RPG elements, and apparently it's going to have a choice-based system, kind of like I assume how The Walking Dead works, in that the story turns out differently by the choices you make. The second thing that was kind of leaked, I guess, is that Halo Infinite will be a launch title in 2020 for the next Xbox, codenamed Xbox Anaconda, I believe. Kind of strange name, but alright. And the third thing we're going to talk about is that Xbox Game Pass is going to be on different platforms and the Switch, which is very interesting. So let's jump into the first topic. So recently a little article popped up that says, according to Brad Sams at Thurots, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, who's been a rock solid source for Xbox related rumors in the past, Halo Infinite may be incorporating more RPG elements than past entries in the series. In fact, the game is said to have a branching story which will adapt to the player's decisions. A rather interesting direction for Halo to take, as story isn't necessarily what the series is best known for. But hey, the Halo franchise actually has some fairly deep lore, so maybe they can do something interesting with it. Well, yeah, it's a very interesting choice indeed. I do have to disagree with that the series isn't best known for the campaign. I feel like the campaign and multiplayer both have played a very big role in the success of Halo. I think campaign is just as, if not more, important than the multiplayer. Now, the main thing that he kind of says in this little article is that the game will have more a choice system, kind of. I imagine it would be kind of like how The Walking Dead works, that it goes a different direction with different endings. And I'm really not sure about this, because I always really liked that the game had kind of this set story and path for you to go on, and it's kind of like an experience, experiencing a story that is already in place and not really creating your own story, because it's going to be very difficult on the story, I guess. And I don't know how they'd make a sequel to this, because if people are having different endings, how are you going to make a sequel on this? Is Halo Infinite going to be the last game for Chief, I guess? Maybe this is the last game for Chief, and it could be a cool way to end it. Maybe that there isn't a defining ending. Maybe in one ending he dies, maybe in the other he stays alive or gets lost or whatever. Or it could be just minor things you get to choose, maybe in dialogue with people, kind of like how The Walking Dead worked. Maybe you'd have to solve some puzzles or get some items from somewhere, and maybe people can give you hints or something like that. Maybe that it's not impactful for the story overall, but just little things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I dislike it or if I'm accepting it, because we really don't know much about it. We just have to see how it plays out, and maybe it's not as a big deal as most people make it out to be, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now for RPG elements, I'm really not sure how they're gonna implement that, because Halo has always had this sandbox system with just different weapons. I know there were different variants of weapons in Halo 5 with the rec system and all. Maybe they're gonna do something with that you can upgrade normal weapons to like the rec variants of the weapons, but if it's in campaign, I'm really not sure how they're gonna do that. Maybe just with like attachments or something that you can find those as well. Because in Halo 5 you had these different scopes for weapons. Maybe you can find a scope and put it on your battle rifle or whatever, and that's it. Or it's really just like you level your character, kind of like Destiny is. RPGs are usually really big, and it's a really big genre, I guess, with lots of different things that could be implemented in Halo, and I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. All these things of this leak, I guess, are just really confusing to me, because it's so different than the Halo we're used to. But I hope it plays out well and it's not too much of a change, because I myself just really hope it's gonna be a normal Halo story with just normal weapons and everything, kind of like the original trilogy. I really like those campaign wise, so yeah, I hope that's gonna be that, and I don't have much more to say on this, because there isn't really much more to say on this. We can speculate all we want, but in the end we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now let's move on to the next topic of this video. So then the next topic is about the next generation of Xboxes. So last year at E3, Xbox said that they were working on the next generations of Xbox. And right now there are rumors that there are going to be 2 new Xboxes. I presume that one of them is a normal one and the second one is either a Xbox One X successor, so a very powerful one, or kind of like a streaming Xbox, since that has been going around as well. So right now people are speculating that these new Xboxes or Xbox is gonna be announced at E3 2019, which is in a few months, and that they are going to release in 2020 with as a launch title Halo Infinite, which is very interesting because Halo Infinite has a lot of marketing which say that it is on the Xbox One, just a regular version as well. So is it gonna launch on 2 different consoles? I guess that would be a good solution because some people don't have the money immediately to buy a new Xbox. And if there are 2 releases on 2 different consoles, will there be either crossplay or does your account carry over? Because some of the games that released on the 360 and also on the One don't really carry over the stats, which kind of sucks, and I really hope they do that with Halo Infinite if this is the case. And I also hope that it's gonna be crossplay, because otherwise you'd really split the community in half, and if it's also gonna launch on PC, it's gonna split it 3 times, so that wouldn't really make sense to not make the Xbox versions crossplay. Now, in my personal opinion, it's quite fast to already launch a new Xbox, since the Xbox 360 had a lifetime of like 10 years, and since the Xbox One and PS4 only launched in 2013, and if anyone is actually coming in 2020, that would make the lifetime of that like 7 years or 8 years, which is kind of short for a console lifespan in my opinion. And I think they could do a lot of things with the Xbox One before releasing a new one. It's just a bit too fast in my opinion, though it would make sense with the release of Halo Infinite, because it's already heavily speculated that the game would release in 2020, since in 2019 Gears of War 5 is also releasing, and I don't think Xbox is gonna release 2 huge IPs in 1 year. That's just not smart for them. So it would make sense, but it seems a bit fast. I thought before this leak was here that Halo Infinite would release 2020 on the Xbox One, and then maybe in 2021, 2022 the new Xbox would release, but I guess it makes sense, and if a new Xbox would release in 2022 or something like that, then the lifespan of Halo Infinite would be really short. So I'm not sure what to make of it. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. And now for the last topic of this video, it's gonna be about Xbox Game Pass. So Xbox Game Pass apparently is gonna go to other systems as well. This goes for tablets, phones or whatever, but also for the Nintendo Switch, which is strange since the Game Pass has all the Xbox exclusives in there, like pretty much all the Halo Xbox One releases. So does that mean that we are actually going to be able to play all the classic Halo games, pretty much all the Halo games if you count MCC, like MCC is on there, Halo 5 is on there, Halo Wars, Halo Spartan Assault, all the games are on Game Pass. Does this mean that we are actually going to be able to play all these Halo games on the Nintendo Switch on the go? That would actually be very cool. It's kind of weird to think that, because Halo has been an exclusive to Xbox for such a long time, and to have it appear on Nintendo of all consoles is kind of strange. It's also strange to think that some of these Halo games are gonna go to Nintendo before the PC, which is kind of a weird thing to talk about, but I think it would be really awesome for that. I also saw an article that said that maybe after the Switch, Game Pass is also gonna go to the PS4. I guess we're gonna have to see about that. Nintendo and Xbox have worked together in the past with crossplay on Minecraft or whatever, and PlayStation hasn't really done anything like that with Xbox or Nintendo. So I guess we're gonna have to see about that in the future, but it's still a really cool thing that we're maybe, I mean this isn't all confirmed yet, but maybe we're gonna be able to play like Halo Combat Evolved or Halo 2 on the Switch. It would, I kind of can't really fathom it because it's so strange to think about it. And does that actually mean that there is actually a chance for Master Chief to be in Smash Bros? because I'd main Master Chief. I mean, if Master Chief is gonna come to Smash Ultimate as DLC character, you already know I'm gonna buy that DLC. But we're gonna have to see about that though. I really hope so. But I guess that's it for this video. It's kind of a longer one than I usually do. I hope you guys don't mind that. There was just a lot of things I wanted to talk about in this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and definitely leave me a comment what you think about all this. What do you think of all these leaks and stuff? What's your speculation? What do you think is gonna happen with all these things related to Halo? I definitely love to see that. Keep it civil though down there. A good community is always better for Halo and the future of the community and whatever. You already know. Bye guys.